Okay, we're live. And the question that I've been asking everybody and that I'd like to ask you is what are some of the ways that you express love or that you know you're feeling love?
So express love. For me to express love is not something that I do. I mean, I don't go out and say I'm expressing love or I'm feeling love or what it is I find myself in the act of loving. So to express love, it could be done, in a myriad of ways. I mean, it's expressing love, if you're in the right place at the right time with the right person, can be simple as just a hug. Expressing love can just be sitting there with somebody, not even looking at them, experiencing the world, but realizing that the two of you are locked in with tremendous external love, with your own personal love. So how I express love is not a purposeful thing. It's not something that I set out to do. I could sit here and enumerate all the different ways that I've done love with
Right,
people,
right.
But love is like that, love is big. And
So, how do you know when you're feeling love? If it's not something that you're thinking of or that you're putting like any parameters on it, how do you know in any given moment that you're feeling love?
okay, when I'm feeling love, I don't know I'm feeling it, because I'm not in the experience of being separated from anything and comparing anything.
Interesting.
I'm in a place, I come out of that and then redefine what I've just experienced as that's love. But when I'm in it, I'm not anywhere. I mean, it's actually kind of like a conceptual thing of love. Love is not a thing, it's more like a process. It's not something that's devoid or separate from you. It's something that you get into. And I think, it's to express love, the closest I can say of what I do when I express love, or when I feel love, is I feel a connection, a connectedness, to whoever or whatever, and that whatever may be conceptual, spiritual, transcendental, physical, personal, but when there's love involved in it, I feel a part of whatever it is that I'm dealing with as the love object.
Interesting.
You know.
So, am I hearing you say that you become part of what you're loving or connected to what you're loving in some way?
I mean, exactly is a trippy word to
Yeah,
say.
it is. It is. It is a trippy word. And I don't want to put words in your mouth. I'm just trying to
No, I
better
hear you.
understand.
No, what you're saying is true. I mean, for me, that's what I've discovered was the most fulfilling or most wondrous love is the connection that happens. And I've connected. I'll give you an example of things.
Nice. I like examples.
I walk around in the streets,
Yeah.
just being myself, just doing nothing. And I look into eyes, and I see a spark out of numerous people that is a connection, instant connection. And from doing that, I know what they're doing. They're seeking that connection I'm talking about. And it's such an interesting thing because some people fall right into it. And it's like you have to actually snap yourself away from it and you just keep on going. But you felt, damn, that's an instantaneous connection thing, And what it does for me is it acknowledges to myself that that's what we're seeking. We're seeking that because I do that with total strangers.
Yeah.
And yet you make that connection. So yeah, it's kind of like trite, like we're re-seeking the womb, the way you felt before you were born.
Right.
Do you remember? No, because you were totally complete. There was no question. There was no before or after. It was just in it.
So in your everyday life, you're able to express love to complete strangers just through looking at them and seeing and honoring that in them?
My purpose is not to express love. I don't have a major purpose. For me, it's like a exercise.
Okay.
And I've come to realize that is what that exercise is about. Yeah, I can do that with total strangers. But what I'm seeking is not personal back and forth, I'm seeking that they are aware that that's what they're doing in this world at this moment.
So you're acknowledging.
I'm
It's an
acknowledging it,
acknowledging.
and I'm also trying to make a little bit of spark of so they recognize
Ooh,
it. And I
so
don't do it on
good.
purpose.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
but it's so good.
It is good. I mean, when I see it, and then when it actually goes a little bit longer and you break away, it's even more like beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like you completed a painting, you know.
Wow.
Yeah. And so and I do that a lot.
Yeah, that's really
You know.
powerful.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
It is.
that's really powerful.
But what it does is it makes it so that I can get to other levels of love. You know, I mean, the personal concept of love, say me loving you, and doing all of that as two individuals, and we're snug as a bug in a rug with the two of us, is one way to do it. I'm trying to, on purpose, expand that.
Oh
Expand it.
man, that's so good.
Well, it's because makes sense to me.
Yeah.
I mean, on an intellectual, logical, conceptual
Yeah.
idea,
Yeah.
on even a religious idea, you know, is to widen your basis of love, and it'll make the more personal way of love even more fantastic. I think. I know it's happened with me.
Oh
You know?
man.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you
So
so
what was
much.
I saying? What was you were saying, how do I express love? Well, hey, you know.
We came full circle right
Yeah.
to that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a beautiful, for me, at least from a conceptual place, expression of love, because you're noticing in that being something that connects us all, you
Right,
know, and it's
right.
an expansion. There's no attachment. You're walking away from it. You're knowing that there's an endedness to it, but it doesn't take away from the moment of what it is,
Right.
you know?
That's the beauty of it. That's what is helping me to understand what love is. Because
Yeah.
you don't have to personalize it. It doesn't have to be an ego acceptance of love, possessive, and all that.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that you realize that, wow, it's embodied in that person I'll never see again.
Oh,
and we just
so
snapped
beautiful.
It, you know.
So beautiful. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate your time in this conversation. I'm very much looking forward to watching this video.
Well, it's a part of our love. You
Yeah,
know?
thank you.
All right.